What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a video about roofing repair. So this is a flat roof on top of my house. We have a couple leaks. Before we get into the roofing repairs, yes, this roof really does need to be replaced, but financially it's not possible right now. So I'm going to put a patch over everything and we're going to hope that holds for a while. So first off, if you're not comfortable with heights, I definitely don't recommend you going on the roof. This is completely up to you. I'm not liable for any kind of falls you may have, so do this at your own risk. So basically, my roof, I believe this roof has been roofed over twice, meaning there was initially a layer of roofing that probably leaked at one point, and now there's a second layer. And basically what's happened over time is there's been ridges forming in this, I guess it's like a tar paper material, and some of those ridges are starting to crack. So the tools I'm going to be using for today's job, which I'll leave links in the description below, are this fiber cloth. I also have, this is the most important thing, this is Henry wet patch. And this is real good for doing the type of repairs that I'm doing. Also, you're going to want to have a flathead screwdriver and some type of spackle knife. Also a good idea to have a razor blade with you. Alright, so here's a quick look at some of the roof. Clearly it should be replaced, but you know, I'm just going to be patching it up. Like I said, you can see I have a problem with the flashing I'm going to have to address later as well. So the tar paper, like I said, is kind of creating ripples, and you can see how much that's sticking up if I put the camera down here. Now, in theory, you could repair this like this, but the issue with doing that is you basically raise this section, and that creates a spot for water to pool back here, which you don't want water pooling or standing on the roof. You want it flowing off. So what I recommend you do, I've already done it over here, is you want to take a razor knife and just cut out the raised section of the tar paper. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my Henry wet patch, I'm going to lay some down, and then we're going to lay down some fiber cloth over that, and then we're going to go back over it with the Henry's wet patch. Alright, here we go. So we're just going to take a good chunk of this Henry's wet patch. Probably a good idea to mix this up before you lay it down. And just lay a base coat over it. Alright, so now you can start rolling out your fiberglass tape, get it ready to lay over the joint, and you really can relate this to drywall, right? So if you get a crack in your drywall at home and you try and repair it with just mud, what's going to happen? Well, you sand it down, it's going to look good for a little while, but eventually it's just going to separate again because you've added no structure. So basically this fiberglass mesh is strengthening our joint and hopefully going to prevent it from opening up again. Just going to lay it in, just like you're taping a joint. Yep. Alright, now that I got that fiberglass tape seated in there, I'm going to come back with some more compound and just lay it over. Put a nice layer over the top here. And that's pretty much it. As far as I'm concerned, this is a good repair. This should keep the water out for quite a while. Something I will note upon, a mistake that I did make in the beginning of this video, when you're first putting down the tar, you want to make that tar at least as wide as your mesh tape. That way when you put the mesh tape down, then it has something to stick to, has some good backing to stick to. I believe on some of the joint I really didn't make it as wide as I should have, but I covered it up and it should be alright anyway. So that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And something I am also going to do in the future, next time the weather breaks, is I do have some Henry roof coating, which I'm going to brush on the whole roof and hopefully make the rest of this roof last a bit longer. So stay tuned for that video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more. Links in the description below for the products you've seen in this video.